Hi, Michelle from Michelle's Reading Rockstars here. Wanted to show you our chapter book options, including things for spring 2019. Usborne just has a ton of chapter books. So starting with our youngest ones, this is Billy B. These are great for your beginning reader. You can see that there's no words that cross the page, no more than 50 words a page. This was actually written by a parent whose son or daughter had dyslexia, so it was written with that in mind. These are wonderful, wonderful first chapter books. There is a partner book series called Hey Jack, if you'd rather have a male heroine over a female, whatever you prefer. And for those that get a little bit older, we have the Billy B Mysteries. If you love Billy B and you would like to continue with her story, you get that choice as well. Another great chapter book series that is like one step above Billy B is the Fizz. These are really cute. They are all about dogs, police dogs to be exact. And they're very cheeky, kind of funny, have lots of fun illustrations in them. And you've got Fizz and his friends going on lots of police adventures. There's 4 of them and they solve little crimes, so that's pretty adorable. One of my favorites are these Billy and the Mini Monsters. We have just added 2 more for spring 2019. But let me show you the inside of one of these. These have lots of color. They have got some graphic novel elements to them, as you can see. And all about Billy and the set of monsters, and they go on all of these silly adventures. Oftentimes they kind of embarrass him or get him in some silly situations. So these are really fun. They've been really popular. Like I said, we just added a couple more to the series. Another great graphic novel series that we have that's popular is the Wheel Nuts series. You can see that this is all about cars, racing cars. It's a little more advanced in the reading, but you've got a bunch of cars that are always going on all these races. This one's through the desert, but there's spooky ones, there's other ones. These are also a good length, I think, not too big. So here we go. Axel and Beast. This is a chapter book series for maybe your 2nd or 3rd grade reader, depending on, maybe more than that. Depends on the level. And this is all a series about a robot who comes out of a game and causes all of this chaos. So if you've got kids that are into gaming and Minecraft and stuff, this might be a great idea for them. This is a series I'm really excited about. A lot of you guys know that I'm really into the Ella Diaries. This is a really adorable little series for your elementary school girls. This girl, Ella, that gets into, you know, typical girl drama, I guess you could call it. And it's written in the style of a diary. So this is probably on a 3rd grade level or above, but now we have started for 2019 this series. This is her younger sister, Olivia. So this is written in the same style, but is for slightly younger kids. I just think this is adorable. It is super girly, you know, so you gotta like that. But Olivia gets into her own appropriate drama for her age. So I'm really excited about this new series. A series we had that's become really popular that we came out with last year is this Brother series. This is Pirate Brother, Detective Brother. We've got a couple others. I think Bug Brother and then one other. And this is about a little boy and his magic cape. And when he puts his magic cape on, he gets into all of these scenarios. And he has a younger brother who's also kind of annoying, which I'm pretty sure some people can relate to. So this is a really cute series. If your kids like adventure outdoors, love Bear Grylls, I know some of you saw that he has a nonfiction survival thing series out there. Now we have the fiction ones as well. These are standalone books, so you don't have to read them in order, and each one has a separate heroine or hero on some kind of adventure. There are female heroines and males too. This one happens to be the Sea Challenge. And they get into kind of these adventure survival situations that they then have to figure their way out of. A couple other girly ones. We have Penny Dreadful and EJ-12. EJ-12 is about a girl who turns out to be a secret agent. You can see that there are less pictures in this. This is, I think, wonderful in terms of wanting a really good, strong female heroine. Penny Dreadful might be a little bit for slightly, maybe a little younger. This reminds me a lot of Ramona Quimby. If you like, you know, a kind of a quirky girl who gets herself into a lot of trouble, but like not on purpose. It's got a lot of humor. It's pretty cute. This is another popular one for last year. This is the Tanglewood series. If you've got kids who love animals, this is all about a zoo and that a girl who can't wait to meet all of the newest arrivals in the zoo. As you can see, we're getting a little bit older here. There are not a lot of pictures in this book, but if you've got a kiddo who loves animals and the zoo, this is a great series. And then we've got this Cosentino. We have 2 of these now. This is if you have a magic lover. This is actually based on a real person, believe it or not. I didn't know. There's a Australian magician named Cosentino. This one has some fun illustrations, and it actually kind of teaches some magic tricks throughout the book as well. So this is a fun one, and there's a second one if your kiddo likes the first one. Okay, so on to a couple of the newer ones. This book cracks me up, and I love it. It's called Boy Band of the Apocalypse. There's actually 2 of them. This is all about a boy who goes to see an apocalypse concert and finds out that the boy band Apocalypse is going to try to take over the world, including take over their lead singer, and so he has to infiltrate the boy band. I just think this is perfect for for kids. I mean, just a brilliant idea. As you can see, you're looking now at your middle school reading based on the level. I just think this is so fun. I am a really, really huge fan of this book. This is a standalone book. This is new for 2019. This is Basilia the Wise. This was written by the same lady who did The Impossible Quest, if you're familiar. And what she did is she basically took all of these old fairy tales that she had discovered that had strong women that were, really making change. Not like, I'm not saying anything bad about Cinderella or anything like that. I love fairy tales, but she really looked for stories of women who were changing the world and found a lot of these old fairy tales, and she retold them into 6 stories. So they're fairy tales, they're kind of dark, but they are all about strong women. I think that is just awesome. Very, very excited for this book. Last but not least, we have a new kind of suspense series for your young adults, high school readers. This is The Book of Secrets. This is going to be part of a trilogy. It's called the Ataban Cipher Trilogy, so you can see it's actually going to have some like mystery elements to it. You can see that this is definitely a high school level book. And this is about a dying man that gives this guy, Gabe, a coded manuscript, and he needs to figure out, how to survive based on that. And it's just a cool idea, cool book. Hope you enjoyed that preview of fiction for 2019.